Yeah, fantastic. And the title changing hands. Luis Carlos Cardoso da Silva, who got bronze this year, won gold last year. Now Zhao Weiyu of China taking the gold. Next race on course will be the final of the women's KL1 200 metres. And it's going to be extremely hard to look past that woman out in lane 5, Great Britain's Jeanette Chippington. She has proven extremely hard to beat over the last few years. A former Paralympic swimmer, and has made an absolutely seamless transition on top of the water.
The screen there is a very young and new Australian team member, Jocelyn Newmiller. And she's been paddling for around about 6 months and has just qualified through making this final to the Rio Paralympic Games. So a very exciting time for her. You can see on the screen Kamila Kubasz from Poland, Dina Müller from Germany, home water advantage for Adina.
And as Jessie mentioned there, because 5 of these athletes in this women's KL1 200 metres A final have already qualified for Rio 2016. That means the remaining 4 athletes in this race, all they've got to do is finish. They've got to finish cleanly within the rules, and they will qualify places for their nations for Rio as well. So we do have the reigning champion Jeanette Chippington out in lane 5, alongside the 2015 silver medalist Adina Müller of Germany, who's alongside her in lane 4. Be interesting to see those two ladies go head to head. And also in lane 7 is the bronze medalist from last year, Svetlana Krupianova. I'm just seeing there Agnes Lachaud of France in lane 9. So all these athletes safe in the knowledge that they've qualified. Who's going to get out the blocks quickly? And it looks like a good start from the Russian athlete, Alexandra Dupik, in lane 6, who's got out really well. Jeanette Chippington just having a little bit of struggle out the blocks, but she's powering her way forward now. And it is those 3 boats in lanes 4, 5 and 6, Germany, Great Britain and Russia, who are spearheading this women's final. And at the moment, it is Adina Müller of Germany who seems to be pulling just into the lead. She won silver last year. Can she take the title away from Jeanette Chippington? And they're coming into the last 50 metres or so of this women's KL1 200 metres final. It's very close up the front. It is Müller at the moment ahead of Chippington.
Chippington might be just pulling back on her now.
It's going to be very, very close. Chippington is having a fantastic finish. Müller seems to be slowing. Has Chippington got enough? And it looks like it will be Adina Müller of Germany who takes gold, with Jeanette Chippington of Great Britain in the silver medal position.
That would be a very cool swim out in lane 2. And I hope that she did cross the line there for her sake in having finished the event. That was Kamila Kubasz from Poland.
Yeah, that's an unlucky finish. You have to have crossed the line in your boat. The nose of the boat has to go over the line. You be in it for the result to stand. And if that athlete out in lane 1 hasn't managed to finish, she won't have qualified that spot for the Paralympic Games.
No doubt about the win there from Müller from Germany, just ahead of Chippington. Chippington was really pushing back to take the title, remain world champion, but 0.19, that's all it is. And she'll be looking for retribution in Rio, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was that final athlete, that lane 9 athlete, did complete the race. So that's great news that all the athletes completed the race. So all of them have got spots in Rio for their nations. And you can see that replay there. Just real difference in technique. And I guess with different disabilities in Paracanoe, people have to adapt their techniques to suit what their strengths are, what their capabilities are. You can see out in lane 1, The Australian athlete, Muller, sort of using her, using her torso a little bit more.
Yeah,
but
she's certainly trying to utilise her body weight as best she can. As I said, she's only been in it for 6 months, so I think she's still, in a very, very steep learning curve. And yeah, really good news for the Polish girl in lane 2 who did cross the line comfortably. But no doubt, on screen, our winner, start to finish, she held on fantastic, and then you can see her coach congratulating her after a solid World Championship win.
I think for Jeanette Chippington, it was the start that let her down. She wasn't slow out the blocks, but she certainly looked like she had been inhibited a little bit by the buckets as she tried to pull away.
Sure. She's certainly in the capable hands of the GB canoeing crew, and they've got the fastest starters in the world.